So Randy Orton beat Drew McIntyre, but who else is happy about that? Because that guy just interrupts every single thing. And then he put his hands on Jelly Roll.
Yeah, I mean, that was really crazy about how he put his hands on Jelly Roll. But even in this match, and it started with Drew getting the most of the match. Then all of a sudden you see Randy coming back and doing his power slam, which is really good. That's how you know this match took a turn.
Yeah, and then because Friday Night SmackDown is when we first saw Jelly Roll with Drew McIntyre, right?
Yeah,
and it was Logan Paul.
That's right. Yeah,
and Logan Paul. Well, with Logan Paul first, and then it was funny just watching Jelly Roll just push Logan Paul out of the way, and he's all freaked out like what's going on. And then on Saturday Night Main Event, Logan Paul's pushing him, but right before Jelly Roll was pushed back Logan Paul, did you see what he did? He went, yeah. He's kind of like, okay, frame, now push. Like he had to psych himself up a little bit, but he still did good.
Yeah, I think he's trying to remember what he has to do or his steps.
But you got to give it to Jelly Roll because he really on SmackDown, like he was really
he's getting the character really good.
Yeah, he did.
It looked real, like how much he's getting the character.
And my thing is, who's paying for all the equipment that Logan Paul ruined?
I hope those are all props.
I know. I hope so too. Because when those speakers fell, they kind of like boom, 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 kind of hollow.
Yeah.
Because those are expensive speakers.
Yeah.
So unless they take a beating. Okay, but like you said, going back to the match, I like the way Randy Orton was going. He did the RKO. He did all his moves. I like that part when Drew McIntyre stopped. And then Randy Orton did his, what do you call that thing?
Power slam.
The power slam, and then there was nobody there. I'm like, ugh.
And what about that Randy's walkout? That was pretty. The crowd got loud when I walkout.
Yeah, especially
it was like electric, especially when General on the side.
Yes, and Jelly Roll was getting into it. He was getting high fives to everybody. I was watching to make sure he gave everybody high five. I think he missed one person, but yeah, like you said, it was really really electrifying. Like everybody was really for him, for Randy Orton. I know I was rooting for Randy Orton because I'm tired of Drew McIntyre. There's no really place to put Drew McIntyre right now.
Yeah, he's always getting thrown everywhere, right?
Yeah,
and interrupting the matches. That's what illegal happens. He's being thrown into these matches, seeing what happens.
Because he was feuding with CM Punk. I'm like, okay, that took a while, but then
that was his last good feud he had.
But he never went on to somebody else.
Yeah.
Like he just went here.
Now he's just everywhere.
Unless he's trying to like put his name out here and go, hey guys, don't forget about me. I'm right here, But Drew McIntyre lost. And then Logan Paul.
Yeah, that post-match stuff with Logan Paul in general. And all that.
So what do you think about Logan Paul when he, sucker punch? I don't know if he sucker punched because I think Randy Orton saw him coming from the corner of his eye.
I think so, yeah. But I like the way General sold that punch, though. He just lays there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was like out, with that iron fist that Logan Paul has,
Yeah.
So.
But then afterwards, later on in that show, we saw a backstage interview with Randy Orton and General, saying that they're going to have a tag team back at SummerSlam.
I know. I was like, I don't really see Jelly Roll doing that much.
But they've been saying that he's been training for this match for a while already.
Well, it explains that weight loss he has, because he really made a big impact from a few months ago. And, good for him for losing all that weight. But I don't know. I'm not sure how exciting it's going to be. The one who really made a difference when he came out was Logan Paul.
And Bad Bunny.
Oh, Bad Bunny, yes. Bad Bunny for sure.
Yeah. Those are the two that were really, really impressive. But obviously, in general, hopefully he does a good performance at SummerSlam. And I think next we had that fight between Jade and Naomi.
But they weren't even part of the match. They were just on the crowd.
Because the camera was on Jade.
Yes.
And out of nowhere, you say Naomi, you attack her out of nowhere. Like, whoa.
I know. I talked to her. I'm like, oh, come on. Really? Naomi's like the Drew McIntyre of the women division. Like, I don't get it. She's like, I got the women, whatever. The money in the bank bag. You can never cash it in.
I know. I mean, I guess it's still too early to see false cash-ins. But I guess hopefully by SummerSlam we will start seeing some false cash-ins a little bit more.
But I mean, are you tired of this? Are you looking forward to this go summer? Because it'd be what They're going to meet up in SummerSlam?
It's actually tonight at the all-female pay-per-view, Evolution.
Oh, okay. Now, do you think this is going to be the end of it?
No.
Oh, because the good part was that EST
came out, and now she's going to be this podcast referee.
Yes. Now, normally when they announce the guest referee, they're in the uniform already.
Yeah.
And EST did not come out in the uniform.
No.
I was like, why isn't she dressed like that? She looked nice, but I'm just saying, like, why is she dressed like that? How come she's not in uniform already? To show, like, hey, I'm the one that's going to be the guest referee.
But now that they announced EST, I'm actually excited for this match. Before I was like, man. But now I'm actually excited.
So who do you think is going to really come out on this match with Naomi and Jade?
Naomi?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I would think so because she's the money in the bank. You have to make her look good here and there.
That is true. But I guess it really depends who EST is going to help out. Because everybody assumes EST is going to help out Jade. So what WWE does, they do the opposite, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I hope EST does not fall for Naomi.
I mean, I want Jade to win, but Naomi might get it.
I really don't care who wins. I just want EST to come out in a good position where she's not stuck in the middle anywhere.
Yeah. And I do want her to make a decision on who wants to help out. Because that'll be like the heel turn or just stay a face. Because we can easily see a heel turn here anywhere in this match.
I hope not. I really hope not. I really hope there's no heel turn for her. I think she does good the way she is.
I think next one we had was that Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. Which it went the way I thought it would go. Probably it wasn't even a long match either, but Solo was the one on top.
Yeah, we knew this was going to be interrupted. I really like the way Jimmy Uso was holding his own because lately he hasn't really been doing that great. He's been losing a lot, but he's really coming out in a good form this time. Yes, he did beat Solo Sikoa the night before, right?
Yeah.
All right, but this time, he could have beat him. I think he almost got him, but because of course the interruptions on that. So I do think Jimmy Uso could have still beat Solo Sikoa without all the interruptions.
Yeah, I mean, it also makes a difference too when you lose, but you put on a good match. It's not like a squash match here and there. You want to lose, put on a good match because it still makes it look good on you.
But at the end, I mean, they were tearing him up. They were going to tear down. I mean, they were going to tear up Jimmy Uso.
Yeah.
But luckily, Jacob Fatu came out and helped out Jimmy Uso.
Yeah.
Now, he cleared up the ring. But what's going on with Jimmy and Solo Sikoa? Not Solo Sikoa. Fatu.
I don't know. I really hope they team up with each other in the future.
I don't know.
Or they align sides and make a new faction or whatever.
Because Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso are still not teamed up, right? They're cordial, right? And then kind of Solo Sikoa is kind of in the same thing, but not, of course, Jimmy and Jay are brothers, but Fatu is a cousin?
Yes.
All right, because there's like so many family members there.
Yeah.
So
really, Jacob Fatu is more about this and Lone Wolf, but he'll help out who he wants to help out, but he's really on his own.
Yeah, but how long can he be by himself? I don't know. It's just, I guess we'll have to see. I don't have an opinion on that yet. Maybe later.
Yeah.
To see how he does. Next, we had Seth Rollins versus LA Knight. And what a match that started to become.
Yeah, I was enjoying this match until an unfortunate, situation happened in this match where Seth injured his knee, which we know he has knee injuries series in the past. But obviously Seth went for that moonsault.
Yes, and he landed straight on his knees, but I guess it was too much weight or too much power.
Yeah, I didn't see anything buckle or go out of place in that slow motion replay. I guess we couldn't notice it. Yeah,
and then he, of course, referee stopped everything. Not stopped everything, but told him, hey, hang on. I guess she told LA Knight how to finish.
Yeah, let's finish the match right now.
Yeah, and then. Well, good thing Seth was a team player. He took he took the hit to finish it. I'm sure they watched his knee, his leg.
Yeah.
And I think I give it up to Seth Rollins for, being a team player and, like to say the show must go on.
Yeah.
And he did.
Only Seth out for a long time. I know these injuries, your time adds up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
On the time you're out. But next thing is main event now with Gunther and Goldberg. Now, with Gunther's entrance, I got a sense of he's gonna lose the title because I felt his demeanor was off in his face, is everything. I
You talking about Gunther or
Gunther.
Oh, Gunther. Okay, yeah, you were telling me that, and I was trying to look at it too, and I was like, maybe it is. I don't know.
It felt off his walkout when he looked.
Yeah, it really did because he had that face on him. But I don't know. I mean, he came up at the end.
Yeah,
he won.
I'm glad he did too. I was worried Goldberg was actually going to win.
But what do you think about how Goldberg lost with a
choke out once again?
Out.
I mean, they did the same thing with Jade. I think like twice now. I don't think they need to choose wisely between who loses to the chokehold and who loses to like a finisher. Because Goldberg should not be losing to a chokehold. It should be to a finisher.
Yeah, I guess they wanted to say like, "Oh, I didn't tap out. I didn't do any of that. I stuck it into the end." But it just shows that Gunther had too much power over Goldberg. Of course, Goldberg is older on that. But what about his walkout team? He had all his old former walkout individuals.
Yeah,
his team.
He has best buddies or whatever, his friends.
Yeah, and then we saw. Well, I noticed that guy Ronan was in there.
Yeah.
Mr. Was it Modern Warfare? Game around him the way they made it. In case you all didn't know, Ronin Tactics. Look it up. So and I was surprised because I noticed the tattoos on his arm.
Yeah,
I didn't see his face, but I saw his arm on there. Just by his arm tattoos, I knew who that was, Ronin, and sure enough, it was. So I don't know if they had some segment together or some video, but I'm gonna look it up to see where because Goldberg has his own show.
Yeah, it's a car show thing.
Yeah, so I want to see if he's part of it.
When this match started, Goldberg had the upper hand in this match for a little bit. I'd say about halfway through. And then Gunther started coming back, and then you see Gunther roll outside, and Goldberg's getting back up like he's going for that spear. It's sort of he did the spear, and then he goes for a jackhammer. Oh, this is it right here. And Gunther kicks out, and then Gunther goes on a chokehold, and then Goldberg actually get back up. And I thought this match was gonna go on for more, but that was it.
Yeah, because I guess they were going by his knee, the way he was kind of buckling, but it's like Jesse Ventura said, right? Or was it Jesse Ventura? He said, like, the more the match goes on, the more it goes to Gunther because of the cardio and so forth on there. And sure enough, it was. But what do you think about this when Goldberg speared the side ring?
Oh, yeah.
And Gunther got out of the way.
that thing flew past. That's crazy. Because the ref also got taken out.
Yeah, he did.
Goldberg speared that, and that's when Gunther used his brace against him on Goldberg.
Yeah, that was kind of like I didn't really like that. I thought that was kind of lame, kind of like whooping him.
And then his son, Gunther got close to his son, and his son pushed him.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of like a come out of the sun coming out, which is fine because. The Rock's family, Roman's family, I mean, they got everybody. I think the grandma might be coming out soon or something, the uncles or something, like maybe his little girl, Roman's little girl, can be coming out too in the women's division, like soon, but why not, why not get Goldberg's kid in there?
Yeah, this match was great. I'm glad Gunther won. Overall, this show was actually pretty good. I actually like this show.
Yeah, it was good.
It started out good and it ended good.
But again, going back to a previous podcast we had before, so is Saturday night main event a main event now compared to where SmackDown had his own show and had some good main events, and now SmackDown to me has been like, once in a while they have a good match, but other than that, it's okay.
Yeah. And
Saturday night main event was like a pay-per-view sometimes.
Yeah, Saturday night main event is weird because it's not a pay-per-view. It's just like a televised show on a Saturday.
Yeah.
But I like this Saturday night's main event so far. We'll see you guys next time.